Personal protective equipment, PPE.
Personal protective equipment, commonly referred to as PPE, is equipment worn to minimize exposure to hazards that cause serious workplace injuries and illnesses.
Personal protective equipment may include items such as gloves, safety glasses, shoes, earplugs or muffs, hard hats, coveralls, and vests.
Required personnel protection equipment, PPE, must be worn at all times when on construction or renovation sites.
At a minimum, each employee is required to wear a hard hat and safety glasses and high-visibility safety vests with reflective striping when exposed to vehicular traffic. How to properly use personal protective equipment.
Be aware when personnel protection equipment is necessary. Always use protective equipment properly.
Know what kind of protective equipment is necessary.
Understand the limitations of personal protective equipment in protecting workers from injury.
Put on, adjust, wear and take off personal protective equipment.
Maintain protective equipment properly.
Potential workplace hazards.
Sources of electricity. Sources of high temperatures. These could result in burns, eye injuries or fire.
Hazardous chemicals used in the workplace. Sources of harmful dusts.
Sources of light radiation such as welding, brazing, cutting, furnaces, heat treating, high-intensity lights, the potential for falling or dropping objects. Sharp objects. These can poke, cut, stab or puncture. Biologic hazards such as blood or other potentially infected material.
Work clothing.
Shirt sleeves a minimum of 4 inches long. Long sleeves when performing hot work.
Work clothes shall not have excessive wear or holes that would create a burn hazard. Natural fiber or FR-treated clothing required for site, task-specific duties.
Tyvek may be required for use when working in regulated areas for inorganic arsenic, lead, cadmium, and hexavalent chromium. Cotton or FR disposable suits may be required when performing hot work or per client requirements.